You the one that be low, low, low. This time I be go, go, go. I be go with the low, low.
Salute again to all my fans, all my people from Rwanda, Burundi, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, East Rwanda, South, North, West. Ni kuri Moze Cooking TV. Uyu munsi mbazaniye recipe ili simple, very simple, easy to make, very simple, I can say even very cheap. It's a pasta and marinara sauce with eggplant, and then the other thing I'll add, I'll put some tuna, candy tuna in. No cheese, no more spices, no more things, just a simple recipe. So coming in here, I have, but other thing, this kind of oil I'm looking here, this kind of sesame oil, I choose to use the sesame oil. And then here, I have a tuna. It's a kind of packed tuna. It's packed tuna. And then we need the salt as usual. Then I like this spice called the cumin. This is my favorite. It smells nice, giving the taste very good. I love it in my food. And then I have tomato paste also to put in the sauce. And then I have here the main ingredients. I have a bowl here with some leeks, some fresh leeks. And then I have a kind of shallot onion. And then I have one lady chili, fresh chili, and then I have here a big eggplant. This is what I'm going to mix in my pasta. And then I have this kind of pasta. Very simple. This is a portion for 2 people only. Simple recipe to go. And then apart of that, I have on my cooking to make this recipe nicely. I started by boiling my tomatoes to make a nice pomodori tomato sauce that finally I'll cook it into marinara. I started by boiling my tomato. It's boiling now. Look, the skin is starting removed. I remove the skin to blend my tomato and then to get a nice red tomato sauce. I have boiled the water here. This is the water. I'm going a pinch of salt in my water as normal as we cook pasta. As always, I shared my recipes on my YouTube channel, Moze Cooking TV. And then I eat a little bit of oil. You can use cooking oil, you can use any kind of oil. But me today I choose to use the sesame virgin oil. And then after that, I need to put my pasta. I open up my pasta and then I need to put my pasta in the boiling water. Tomatoes, I need to remove the tomatoes here. And, I need to put it in a blender. I remove it first and then I put in this kind of basket. I remove my tomatoes like this. Remove the water. Then I need to peel on my tomatoes. I need to remove the skin. You see, because it is boiled, now it is easy to remove the skin by my hands, by my fingers. You see, I remove all the skin from the tomato. This is going to help me to have a really red tomato sauce for my pasta. Yes, finally, I remove all the peels. Then I need to put my tomatoes in the blender to make sauce. Put all my peeled tomato in the blender to make a nice and let fine sauce. sorry, for my pasta. Move it from the jar, and then I put my tomato in a bowl. This is the tomato I will use to make my pasta, and then I need again to check
my chicken.
pasta. You need always to put in the cold water, because if you don't put in the cold water, it is going to continue to be cooked and then become the overcooked. Let's keep preparing this ingredient. I have the aubergine, which I'm not going to cook all. I'm going to cut half of it. Then I slice and some cubes of the plant. Some cubes of the plant. Put in a bowl. My shallot, onion. Take my shallot, onion, and cut down. Move this over to this. I finish up cutting all the mise en place, all the ingredients I'm going to cook in my pasta, and then I have already cooked the pasta. It's chilling in cold water. What's next is to take a pan and then pan fry those eggplant, changing the color, make it like a golden brown. And after I change the pan, I put the onion, fry the onion, and then I put the tomato paste. After I put the tomato paste, I like the cumin, I put the cumin, and then I will put the blended fresh tomato sauce, and then finally I mix the eggplant, the pasta, the sauce, the tuna. So let's go on the pan. I apply the oil. I put a little bit of oil on my cooking pan and make it hot. This is for frying this kind of eggplant in oil. Then next, I need to put the eggplant in the hot pan, oil, and then I fry them. Eggplant and the mix. Eggplant like oil. Now as you see the oil We're gonna need to add a little bit of the oil to make it cooked and giving me a good color of eggplant. I didn't want. So in times I'm waiting the eggplant to be cooked well, I take it in another pan and then switch on the gas. Yes. In case I'm waiting my eggplant to change the color, and it's almost really golden caramelized. It may be nice color. When I check the pan, it may look some cubes of, like this one, or like this one, like this one is starting to change the color. Wait for the eggplant until it's changing the color, so that is going to bring up the flavor of the aroma of the eggplant, and then it's really going to be nice when you pair with my spaghetti. So the second pan is warm. I need again to apply by cooking oil, by sesame oil. Then change the color, but as always we cook, I need to put like a pinch of salt or seasoning of those eggplant, and then I sprinkle some sprinkle powder or the cumin, just to nice the flavor, the aroma, the taste, all about the food. Gonna be delicious. You see, I mix it slowly to not break them. I don't want to break them. I want to see them like the cubes. You see, fried nicely. So the second pan. Now the second pan is hot. I'm going to put first my chopped onion. As I told you, there is no much spice. I put my chopped onion first. I let them a bit for some seconds, few seconds, just to make it caramelize it, to bring the aroma, to bring the flavor, and then those kind of leeks, I want to put them but not overcooked, just to be like, to infuse a bit of the oil and give me the nice flavor and the taste, but I didn't taste the shallot to become like caramelized alone. You can ask me why I choose to cook 2 types.
This is my chicken. I love the chicken. Tonight, turaja ikintu kita imbata. They wanted to imbata tonight.
I'm going to put my leeks. And now see, shows the kind of eggplant is cooked. I'm going to remove from the oil and put on the plate, and then continue the process of cooking. On my onion, I check and I mix. I need to feel the flavor, the aroma rising. Looks beautiful, the color, the flavor. Oh, and I imagine the taste, but I don't I'm not tasting. It will be really nice. Nice taste, nice flavorful food. Really nice greenery, fresh, smelling. Finishing our dish. I'm not going to waste this kind of onion. I'm going to slice those onions those kind of flakes for final touch, what we call a garnish. I do it smoothly and finally slice it. Then after the dish is completing, I'm going to sprinkle on the top of the dish for color, for garnish, for taste. Because you have seen, I have cooked the white leek and then the green leek. I'm going to use it by sprinkling on the top of my dish. And then finally, we can even eat and taste our food. So my people, don't forget, you can check your YouTube and go subscribe on Mose Cooking TV show. Ubashe kubona episode zo guteka, ngomba kubagezaho ibiryo bitetse neza bifite karite. Iyi niyo channel ushobora kwigiraho menu nziza, business yawe uburyo wayikora, amadish ushobora gushyira muri restaurant yawe. Ni kuri Mose Cooking TV. Mubashe gukora subscribe, mukore like, mukore share, following, munyandikire message, mumbaze. I'm ready to show you everything. So now the onion, you may look, it is already caramelized and you change the color. You can look some onions that look like bunty, but it's really nice step that the onion lights up all the flavors, all the taste is going to be perfect. So then I need to take some tomato paste. I need to take this tomato paste and I put in not too much, a little bit of tomato paste. And then I know many people does not like kind of those tomato paste. Make it well cooked. Mix. I'm going to add those cooked eggplant. I remove from the other pan. I add it and then I mix. As I told you, I have this kind of spices which really smelling good, which is giving a nice taste. This is the cumin. This is my really favorite spice to use in my food. As you have seen in my food, not any other powder spice I put, only this cumin. I really love its flavor. I don't put too much because the cumin smell is really nice. And then you see it's all cooked, and then I need to put some tomato sauce. Then I mix to make a nice tomato look. It's heavy and looking great. And then I don't test it. And then I take a little bit of water, and then I put it here too, because the tomato sauce is really more thick. I need to add a little bit of water. And then I mix. I make really good sauce, but lighter, not really heavy. You see, you may check, see the eggplant, see all the onions, see everything in here. So now I finish up to make this mix, but the pan become very small. Need to add some pasta, so I'm going to change the pan and put this in this pot just to get the space, to put the pasta. And then, or before I put, I need to test and see if there is really enough salt, enough spices. So now I need to add more salt. I need to add more salt because it tastes like less salt, and then I mix. Wow. Now it's really nice. The salt is now. The eggplant is cooked. I feel the flavor of the leek and the onion. So what's next? Because the sauce is cooked before and the eggplant is ready, onion and leek have good flavor. So I need to add the canned tuna I show you. That kind of packed tuna. The sauce is cooked. I'm going to add those tuna and the tomato sauce. So this kind of meat of tuna. Tuna is a kind of fish that is really good to eat. And then I put one can. Put 1 can of tuna and then I mix. And then I test. Wow. Now I feel the taste of the tuna. It's really nice. So before I put the pasta, so before I put the pasta, as I told you, in my food I need to put like some chopped ready chili, really fresh ready chili. I don't put too much because this is my food and one of my friends who is here, so they don't like too much spices, but I chop the chili. Chili flakes. It's really nice out. But it's looking like too much. And then I mix the pasta with the eggplant, with the chili, with the tuna, with everything. Yes. And look how now the dish is really fine to eat. There is no cheese needed, there is no much spices needed. This is a dish you can make at home, this is a dish you can make everywhere. What you need is a pan, you need tomato, you need the eggplant, you need the pasta, you need the kind of leeks, you need the kind of chili, any kind of oil, some spices and the salt, and then your people, your visitors, your brothers, and your family can eat like really nice pasta. So what's next is to eat the dish. It's almost done. I need just to switch off the gas because I need my pasta al dente, not overcooked. Thank you, my people. Now I'm going to plate my dish. Now this is my lovely dish of the day. My people, please subscribe kuri Moze Cooking TV. Niho hantu ushobora kubona ibiryo byiza, tekinike zo guteka nziza, uciye muri procedure zose udakoze shortcut. Niho hantu ushobora kugira recipe zazamura hoteli yawe, zazamura restaurant yawe, abantu bakaza bagana ibiryo batetse. This is my final dish, my spaghetti with eggplant, with tuna, tomato sauce, some leeks, some shallot, onions, some cumin, spicy for flavor and the taste. No cheese needed, but as I told you, so for final touch, I need to put like a little bit of my lady chili. This kind of lady chili, freshly chopped. This is fresh chili chopped. Now don't put too much, and then finally I have some beautiful greenery herbs here
of leeks chopped nicely to make my dish looking beautiful, adding some fresh taste of the leeks. When you eat the combination, you feel like wow. And now the dish is ready to eat when you combine all these toppings and then take pasta like this and then you eat. You feel like the best food I have ever ate. Subscribe kuri Moze Cooking TV ubashe kubona episode zose zo guteka. I love you my people.